I fear I ate this one up. I'm tired of the natural black, small, medium boho knotless braids. It's boring. I have been wearing them for years and I needed to try something new. So today I'm doing large boho braids in this really pretty blonde mixed color. I wanted to give beachy, I wanted to give surfer girl, I wanted to give vacation, if you will, but I also wanted to save some time. So I opted for larger braids and less parts. I only have this many braids in my head. I'm kind of obsessed. If you want to see how I got this look, then let's get into it. Alright, so my hair is washed, conditioned, and blow dried and ready to get styled. One of these days I might do a little wash and go and see where my curls are at. I've been keeping heat out of it for the most part. I straightened it a few times, but not too much. So hopefully I got a little curl pattern, but I'm thinking about cutting my hair into a bob. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. That's neither here nor there. Today we're about to get into some boho braids and we're gonna switch it up quite a bit. We're trying some new things today. The hair today is from YGWigs. All the details will be down below, as well as any links, coupon codes, all that jazz, of course. But I wanted to try some color today. So I got 5 packs of their 18-inch 2730 613. It's a warm platinum type mix and it has dark roots. I'm trying to get in there so y'all can see. So it got some dark roots on it. So I want to go for like an ombre boho braid look, but the gag, I want my braids to be a little thicker than normal. So I've always done this style with small, medium braids. And today I want to focus on medium large, maybe large, extra large. I don't really know yet, but I wanted to give effortless. I wanted to give beachy and I want it to be even quicker, hopefully. So even if it takes the same amount of time, I just want a different look. I feel like everybody wears the boho braids the same at this point, and I want to try something different. I want a little taste of something sweet and new. So the hair also came with a crochet hook, but I won't need this today because I'm actually going to braid the hair into my braids rather than crocheting it in. I've been seeing the girls do the knotless miracle knot braids, and essentially it's just using this hair to do the traditional knotless braid method. So we shall see. I'm excited and let's get into it. We're trying some new teams. All right, so I went ahead and sectioned my hair into 3 parts. Since I'm doing something a little new with the parting, I want to just give myself a little template so I can keep track of my spacing and all that jazz. So we're gonna start with the back first, and I got to have my middle part. I went ahead and put the front half into 2 sections, and really like the back 3/4, we're gonna start there. And I also went ahead and opened up my first bundle of hair, and I'm so excited for this color. If it comes out how I think it's gonna come out, it's gonna be chef's kiss. And I wanna have 2 rows in the very back behind my ear. So I'm gonna part from side to side and split this section in half so we can keep it nice and neat. But realistically, my parts are not gonna be perfect, because I'm doing this on myself, child, and I can barely see. But I'm not really trying to make things perfect with my hair type of girl. I like messy, big hair, y'all know that. So this is gonna be right up my alley. So I would like to do it off a Scary Movie. Just give it, son, that jacket tight. I don't know why. You know what? We're not gonna talk about it. These are my sections. I got top of the back, front 2 sides, very back. We ready to go. I'm excited. Now for this very back section, I'm gonna split it in half. Again, it is not gonna be perfect, but I will show you what I got going on. Hopefully it's at least kind of straight. Let me see. It's leaning to the left like tweet, but it's better than nothing, honey. It's definitely something. All right. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So I have these braids on either side section, and then I'll put 1 in the middle. We are off to the races. So I went ahead and did 1 off camera because when I'm trying a new style, the first one ends up a little janky. I gotta get my rhythm, but I think I'm ready. And I'm happy I did that because I worked out the kinks. This is the first braid, and as you can see, it's a lot thicker than the typical miracle knot braids. One, because we braided the hair into the braid, and two, because I used a lot more hair per braid to get this thicker, large look. Let me show you how I did it. So first, I need to get a little bit of product, and I'm gonna smooth this on the root of my braid just so it looks nice and neat at the root. Normally I really don't care, but I think that with the color, it don't leave a lot of room for shenanigans. I do want it to look nice and clean, and I'm gonna go ahead and separate this section into 3 pieces. And I'm gonna go through and braid everything once until I'm here with the hair separated, right? Now I'm taking 2 strands together, bop, braiding it in. It really doesn't matter how you do it because it's just the string in the middle, and it's really easy to conceal as opposed to it being hair and it being obvious. So boom, we're back in that place again. I'm gonna go in with another one of those double pieces. Get a little bit more product, braid her down a bit, boom, 1 more double piece. And this is where the girth on our braid is gonna come from because I want it to look nice and thick. Now, at this point, one of these sections is way bigger than the other 2. And for me, it's this one. So I'm gonna pull a little bit of the extension hair out of this section, clip it up, grab a little product, and keep braiding. Now, once I feel that the braid is starting to slim out, I'm going ahead and add in 1 more of those double sections. And again, I'm gonna just grab a little bit of hair out, whoop, clip it up, a little more product. If you need to, kind of go in and detangle every now and then just to keep everything neat. And we're gonna keep braiding. Once it thins out, now that we're at the bottom, I'm gonna start to just add singular pieces. So we're at the bottom, it's starting to get a little thinner, and I wanna maintain that thickness. So I'm gonna go in with 1 single piece, braid it in a couple passes. Then again, we're gonna take out some curls. I want this to be a super messy boho look, so I'm going for lots of curls in this look. And then I'm gonna add my last piece, braid her in, grab some curls out. And I'm about to lie to you and tell you how many curls I bring out per braid because, girl, I'm not gonna count up the entire head. I will, when I finish these 2, tell you know what these 2 are giving so we can get a little average going. Because I know y'all want it to be as close to what I'm showing y'all as possible, but at the same time, it's never gonna be exact, and it doesn't really need to be. As long as you get the vibes, everything will be fine. So I'm just going in and braiding it down until it's about equal with the other side. And then to close the braid out, I'm gonna just use a knot. So grabbing a couple of hairs out of one of the sections, a relatively small section. So I'm gonna wrap it around 2 of my fingers and the braid, pull it through. I'm gonna do that 2 or 3 times. Then I'm gonna take the section I already had, split it in half. And then I'm going to do the same thing, another 2 or 3 times. And then we have, let me get up close. And then our braid is closed with a little knot. If you want to, you can add a little bit of glue to it for added security, but I'm not going to because I might want to try to finesse and reuse this hair. So I'd rather just have a little knot that I can comb out. So these are our first 2 braids. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curls coming out. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curls coming out. So I guess I do have about 5 curls per braid. I'm gonna try to keep it there. And then once I get closer to the top where you can really see, I'll check back in. All right. So I finished most of the braids, and I'm happy that I'm showing you 2 different ones because I used way more hair on the braids in the back because they're longer, but I wanted some layers in my hair, so the braids up top are quite a bit shorter. I think it's gonna be cute. So let me show you how I did the ones at the top, and then we can get into the styling. That's low-key my favorite part. I'm praying that this looks really, really good once we mousse it down in the waves and girl, all of that stuff. But first we gotta finish this section. So for each braid up top, I ended up using 5 pieces of hair I used 2 of the doubled up pieces. This is 2 of the crochet pieces put together. So I used 2 of those, and then 1 individual piece, 5 pieces per section. When I do color, I like to use a little bit more product, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and mold this braid together. I like to use a little more product when I'm doing color and when I'm doing larger braids, because it's more hair you're trying to use as the base of the braid. So I think it looks better when it's nice and neat. I'm just trying to pull my little baby hairs out. And then I just smooth that product through. Go through and braid it 1 time. I'm gonna put in my first 2-piece section, get back in that same position, and then I'm gonna put in my second section. And then we can just start to take the curls out. I'm gonna take 1 out up here. I'm gonna braid it down a little bit, and then now I'm gonna add in our last piece right before it starts to taper too much. And just keep taking curls out and continuing to braid. I'm trying to make sure it's even with the one over there. It's about right. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it off, grabbing a small little section, tying it 3 times, and then I'm gonna split this section in half and tie it another 2 to 3 times. If you want it super secure, then I would go ahead and put a little bit of glue on it, but I'm just traumatized. I don't wanna end up with no glue on my natural hair, girl, please. I wanna get a bob because I wanna get a bob, not because I gotta get a bob. I don't have time for no discrepancies. Right, so I have this much hair left. It's about 1/4 of a pack, I would say. A cute little amount left. A couple different scripts or whatever. So that's the hair we have left over. But as far as the hair on my head, we need to go ahead and wet her down for sure. I feel like it's giving, it's Britney, bitch. Or if it was another Black Spice Girl, I don't know how to explain it, but it's happening. All right, so I got her wet down for the most part, and the braids are hitting me about here, but I want to give her a cute little trim. Y'all know I need some layers, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her a little layer, but nothing too crazy. I want the color to be the focus, not necessarily the cut. All right, for the product, I'm gonna go in with the Mousse Def texture foam, but I'm not gonna use a lot. I'm gonna get 2 pumps and just scrunch it in, but I don't want the hair to be crispy or too defined. I just don't want it frizzy. But I'm gonna scrunch it to give it a little bit more of that wave. And I want it to look like beachy. Does it look like I surf? Because that's what I'm going for. I'm going for rocket power, but 2026 and black. I don't know. Walk with me. All right, I'm about to go eat a little dinner, let the hair dry, and I will be back with some baby hairs and the finished look. And this is the hair, 100% dry, and it's given exactly what I wanted to give. Got the ombre dark roots, it's beachy, it's lightweight, but the braids are a little bit thicker, so it's giving large, effortless braids. Let me show you the back. Honestly, it's a lot different than what I normally wear, but I love it. I think that between the blonde, the wavy texture, it's giving very beachy, it's giving very summery, it's giving very whimsical. I don't know how to explain it, but I like it. I feel like I need an Australian accent with this. I don't know how to explain it, but it's giving very like Australia. I don't know, I gotta work on it. The only accent I know is English and New Orleans. So sue me, okay? Super cute. Love the hairstyle, but of course we have to see it in a half down moment. She's cute, real simple, or maybe a little messy half down bun. It just screams like cutesy, kind of sporty spice maybe. What else? Let me see. Of course we have to see what the traditional ponytail is given, and it's perfect. It's like thick enough without being heavy. Like I could run with this ponytail in my head. It doesn't feel super heavy, but it still looks nice and full. The ponytail is tea. But I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed making it for you. Check the links below in the description box if you want to check this hair out. If I have any coupon codes, they will be there. So definitely check there before you purchase so you can save a couple of coins. And I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you're subscribed. We are almost at 100K. Thank you. Bye, babes.